Name's Joe. Uh,
Nice to meet you.
You too. I believe you made an appointment at the desk to come and see someone
Yeah.
regarding our homeless program.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a few bits of paperwork and things we need to go through first before I can do anything. Would you like it with tea or coffee or water?
Coffee will do.
Yeah, I'll go grab that. Okay, so there's a few things we just need to go through first. We will first go through our privacy policy, which is anything you say to me is confidential. I cannot share something without your consent unless it's required by law, which is when, say, I'm subpoenaed, sorry, in a court case or something like that. That's about it.
So what type of situation would that come up in?
Um, if you robbed a bank and somebody helped, and I was asked to tell the police about what happens between us without your consent, I'm not allowed to do that unless it was court ordered.
Okay.
Pretty hefty problems is the only reason it's going to be court ordered.
Okay.
Along with privacy, in Western Australia we are not mandatory reporters. However, by choosing to use our service, you consent to us reporting if we believe you are a risk to yourself or to others.
Okay.
Next part on this list is our grievances policy. Here's a copy of it. Oh, sorry, there we go. You have the right to fair service. You have the right to refuse to go with us. If you're not happy with my work, let me know. You can always go higher up if you need to. It explains it all there.
Okay.
Before I start everything else, do you have any literacy issues?
No.
No? Oh, good. Do you know what I do?
Not completely, no.
Okay. Well, I'm a case manager, and my role in this context is helping you find the right services for you and helping you gain access to supports in the community.
Okay.
So this could be housing, it could be mental health help, it could be medications. It all does depend on your needs and your wants from me.
Okay.
I
So
will.
you won't make me do anything I don't want to do?
No, I can't make you do anything you don't want to do. Other than if I'm court ordered.
Okay.
So, yeah. So, you're interested in our homeless, or our housing program is sorry.
Yeah. Homeless is what I'd like to get out of.
Oh, that would be nice. Yeah. I'm sure. So, for our funding, we need to figure out if you're eligible for this program. I've got a form here to find that out. Do you want me to go through it with you, or are you happy to do it? I'll be here with you if you have any questions.
Okay.
So what would you prefer?
Maybe go through with just to start.
Just to start? Alright. So, there's just a few questions on this. We'll start with the basics. Your last name?
Handle.
Okay. Your date of birth?
1st of October.
Yep. No.
89.
89. Cool. And today's date is the 13th, sorry. 13th of the 12th. Goodness, where's the year on? What's your primary language?
English.
English? Do you have a current address or a postal address?
No. I can give one of my friends that will pass things on.
So for the moment, we might just put to be confirmed. So, yeah. Because this is what we're hoping to have, an address.
Cool.
Your phone number?
Don't currently have one at the moment.
Okay.
I broke my phone.
You broke your phone? Alright. Maybe when you get a new one, you can just give me.
Yeah.
So.
It's still the number. The phone is.
Hey, what's the number there?
0424 339 628.
And are you male or female?
I'm pretty sure I'm female.
Have to ask. What would you prefer me to call you, by the way?
Great, that's fine.
Great, that's fine? Okay. Alright. So the rest of this is, I have no idea why they put a line next to female. They've just updated these forms, so there's a big line next to female.
Could be for genderqueer.
Actually, it's very true. Alright.
Oh, no, not a lot.
I bet you've got a very colourful background.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Okay. So, let's get into it. The questions are seldom, often, always, or never.
That is awful.
Yes, it's a horrible setup. So, not quite sure why it's like that. Like I said, they've just updated some of these forms, and clearly some kinks need to be worked out.
Okay.
Right. So, are you experiencing frequent worry or tension? Seldom, often, always, or never?
Often.
Often. Okay, next one. Do you fear many things? Fear of many things, huh?
A few.
A few, so I'm not sure whether to put that as seldom or off or
often.
Often. Yeah. Do you have discomfort in social situations?
Always.
Always. Yeah. How about unusual phobias or fears?
There's a couple.
Yeah. So is that often, always, seldom?
Probably often to always.
Alright. That's understood. Do you get panic attacks?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Would you say
often?
Often? Alright. Do you avoid people or places associated with trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you say often, always?
Always.
Always? Alright, that's the first little bit of it. So we're on to the next page.
Cool.
Alright. So I am feeling is how this one is. It's social. Isolation, which is loneliness, or
Seldom. I've got a few people.
oh, that's good too. Okay. I'm a messy person, and I have never had space for anything. Do you have any suicidal thoughts?
Sometimes. Not a lot. Just
Ah, goodness.
some days better than others.
Yeah. Do you have bereavement or feelings of loss?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. How's your sleep like? Is it normal or
All over the place.
all over the place?
Sometimes too much, sometimes not at all.
So a lot of changes in your sleep?
Yeah.
Yeah. You say always at the moment, or
Yeah.
no? Would you say normal daily tasks require more effort?
How much effort are they meant to take?
I don't know. That's a great question to ask. More than usual. Or
Seems to be more than other people have made.
what would you rate that? As like
Yeah, often.
often? Sad or hopeless about the future?
A bit, yeah.
Yeah. When would you say that? Often? Seldom?
Often, yeah.
Excuse me. Would you say you have excessive feelings of guilt or low self-esteem?
Not really.
No.
No.
Okay. So never. Seldom.
Seldom or never.
Seldom. I can't put the in between those ones. Oh, by the way, let me know if anything needs to change, or I'm going too fast or going too slow. That weird noise I just made. I almost caught a sneeze, but I didn't. It was very weird. Alright, so the next part is I notice I am angry, irritable, or hostile.
No, never.
Never? Right. I feel euphoric, energized, and highly optimistic.
Sometimes, seldom.
So, I have racing thoughts.
Always.
Always. I need less sleep than usual.
There's snow all over the place.
So, I'm just going to write down changes because in here I'm just going to write down changes in sleep pattern because
Okay.
I don't think that's I'm more talkative.
Seldom.
So, cool. My moods fluctuate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Often. Or what would you rate it?
Every day.
Every day. Yeah. Next part is I have memory problems or trouble concentrating.
Always.
Yeah. Trouble explaining myself to others.
Often.
Often. Problems understanding what others tell me.
Often.
Intrusive or strange thoughts.
Always.
Obsessive thoughts.
Always.
Been hearing voices when alone. I'm not sure what's that. Have a look. Been hearing voices when alone. Or have you? That's what it is. I have been hearing voices when I'm alone.
Seldom.
So, problems with speech.
Never.
I have risk-taking behaviours.
A few here and there.
So let's go seldom for that. It's not very often. Compulsive or repetitive behaviours.
Quite often.
I have been acting without concern or consequences.
Seldom.
So,
Everybody does that every now and then.
yeah. I have been physically harming myself.
Seldom.
Seldom. I have been violent towards others.
Never.
Oh, cool. That's actually a nice one to hear. No. So, next page. I have used the following: alcohol,
Often.
Nicotine or cigarettes.
Daily.
Daily. Oh, they've changed the way it's done. This
Yeah.
one's daily.
Quite
Yeah. Marijuana.
Yeah, daily.
Cocaine.
Seldom.
Sedatives.
Seldom.
Hallucinogens.
Never.
And methamphetamines.
Seldom.
Okay. Oh, I missed one. Stimulants. Did I miss that one?
Yeah, that's seldom. That's
Alright.
once in a blue moon.
Alright, the next part is about your employment and self-care.
Right.
It says, I have problems getting and keeping a job.
Keeping is hard.
I'll underline that. Keeping. I have problems paying for basic expenses.
Yeah. So,
Always, often.
Often. Still surviving.
I am afraid of becoming homeless.
I already am. So yeah, I guess.
I have problems accessing healthcare.
Depends what kind of problems.
What do you mean?
I don't really like going to new doctors and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah. That's normal though.
Yeah, they just see my diagnosis. They don't really look past that.
Oh. So would you say that is seldom, often, always, or never?
Often.
Often? Excuse me, I'm just going to take a sip of water. That's better. Right. Are you involved with any other agencies?
No.
No? Cool. Alright. This one's assessment of circumstances. So, I'll ask you how often you need help with these things, and that's about it. So, forming and maintaining interpersonal relationships with friends, family, other people, and interacting with other people in social situations. So this one is unable to do or always need support in life in these areas. Do you want to hold this and we can go through it like that then?
I'm fine with friends. I don't have a good relationship with my family, and I get a bit anxious around other people, like strangers.
Okay. So what would you say it is?
But for friends, I'm doing okay.
I think we'll go. Well, you do what you think you need help.
Some of the time.
Alright. to run to them.
Mm. Yeah, probably most of the time. Clear and concise manner.
Yeah, it's so long for about 5-6 pages, I think. We're almost at the end.
Domestic activities applicable when you don't have a home.
Shopping.
Oh, okay.
So how are you going with it so far?
I think I'm at the end, yeah.
I think so. Oh, no, another page after that.
Okay.
Do you just want to write down next work if you have a diagnosed condition?
Yeah.
So that's what you're prescribed and what you take. As in, if you are prescribed medications by a doctor but you choose not to take them, just write down that.
Well, I'm not currently taking any prescription medications. Actually, yes. Lorazepam.
Just put an arrow. Because right down here it says if so, which.
I thought that was for side effects.
That couldn't be either. Leave it be.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was waiting for that. Okay, what would you like out of this service?
To stop capsuling of a place.
Okay.
Job.
Yeah. So,
Steady job.
that's cool. And what do you expect of me?
Wherever you can to help.
Like I said earlier, I'm more than likely to help connect you to get into these services.
Yeah.
Generally, I won't be in the programs themselves, but I'll be there to help guide you and what you need to do along the way. Is there anything we need to be aware of?
What do you mean?
anything that's gonna put us in harm's way or yourself in harm's way?
I still don't understand.
How do I put it? Is there any behaviours or places or situations that would get us or yourself hurt while accessing our services?
Not that I can
Not
think of, really.
Okay.
It's, yeah.
Alright, I'm just going to have a quick read over these and then I'll see how we go.
Okay.
Sorry, the last page there was just for me.
Okay.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure that you're eligible for our service.
Okay.
I may have to go speak to my supervisor. There's one or two things I'm not 100% sure about.
Okay.
But I will talk to my supervisor about that one. How about we meet up again? Oh, actually, are you busy for the rest of the day?
No, not today.
Not today? Alright. I'll just go chat with my supervisor and I'll see if you're eligible. If you are, we'll make another appointment to start getting you into our program.
Okay.
Alright, I'll go and do that.